Hey guys,
and welcome back to another episode. Now this episode is really exciting. We have our very first podcast guest and he's a very close friend of ours and we went to the same high school together. But back in the day, he was low-key, in my opinion, a little bit famous for his Snapchat stories.
Yep.
Only because of like the content that he like put out and things like that.
He's feral.
He's very feral. But yes, we're very excited to introduce him to you guys. Jackson Tonna, welcome to the podcast. We're very excited to have you on, by the way.
How do you feel?
I'm very nervous, but I think we should be right.
Do you feel privileged to be the first guest?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I do feel a bit privileged, but yeah, we'll see how we go.
So, for those people who don't know Jackson, or to get to know you a little bit better, we have two very random questions. And my first one is, describe your personality in one word.
The first one that came to mind is just fucked.
Feral.
Yeah, feral. Fuck.
I thought interesting. I don't know.
I'd say, yeah, a bit interesting. But that's not really one word, is it? You said like 3 words.
Well, one word for each of us.
Okay, yeah, I'd say interesting. That's a good word. I like that.
Okay,
sounds more
like
normal, more
I love
natural.
it. I love it.
Fucked, I guess. So.
Okay, second question. If you had a time machine, what year would you want to go back to and would you live in it?
And why?
Probably World War II, I reckon.
I fucking knew you were
Probably
going to say
World
that.
War
I know. I would say the same thing.
Probably World War II.
Yeah. That sounds terrible, but yes.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't live in it. But like, I'd like to see like what was going on there, you know, like especially go over like into Europe and that and see like the front lines and the battlegrounds and although that'd be really cool. But no, fuck that, no way I'd live in it.
Yeah, no way.
Nah, I wouldn't either. Okay.
What about you? What would you do?
I don't know. I wouldn't go back that far.
Well, what, you went back 5
I
years?
feel like I would do like...
Should do fucking like the 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah,
right? Maybe like
that's
the 80s.
exactly.
The 80s
that's
would,
exactly.
The 80s would be a mad
Yeah.
show. That'd be mad. No phones, everyone just partying. Maybe the 80s.
Fucking
And I would live in it as
cocaine.
well. Yeah. But I would live in it.
I could picture you in both, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Favourite songs for the past fortnight? I'm going to start off with... I've got 2 actually.
I've
so
got 2 as well.
Obviously Runaway by Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller. I don't know, I've been like vibing that song so hard. And then I've also got Boa by Megan Thee Stallion.
I didn't like that song that much.
I love it. I just love it. I think she did a preview on her Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to really like this song. And then I did. Bonus.
Crazy.
Mine is TGIF by Glorilla.
Oh my god. You know, I literally... Jackson's probably like...
Yeah, I got no idea.
7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
My
I've
favourite
heard that.
thing.
Yeah.
I like Glow. She's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool.
And then my other one is from Megan's new album, It's Where Them Girls At.
Same. That was gonna be my next like fortnight.
Yeah, but I got
like,
no idea.
It's alright. Once
Either
you
of
hear
them
it, you'll be like, oh.
So the 2 songs I have are Animals by Nickelback and I'm kind of torn, but I'm going to say Everlong. Foo Fighters Everlong.
I don't think I know that one.
If you hear Everlong,
know.
you'd know Everlong.
Oh.
But yeah, it's just such a good song.
Is it like one of those songs where you like? Because I don't know it. Like, what's the tune? Like, I'm so confused.
Oh, but I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like a good song. I don't know.
A good song.
Yeah. When I heard him in Melbourne, I think I cried when it came on.
Bro.
Yeah. But I was a bit scattered, to be honest. So fuck, maybe that was a bit of head noise.
Oh
Fair
my
enough.
God.
That was a bit of head noise. But yeah, Foo Fighters Everlong.
Interesting. Okay. Very exciting topic for today. I think this perfectly fits Jackson as well and his personality. So it's going to be a series of unfortunate events. So just really unlucky things that have happened to all of us in our life.
Yep.
Do you want me to start with
You started
my
off,
first
Rose.
one? Okay. My first one was basically my own fault. Like, yeah, it was just my own fault. And it was pretty unlucky, like, considering I need this every day. So I lost my glasses on the bus.
Oh, jeez.
And I left them, so I didn't lose them on the bus. I literally left my own glasses on the bus, like on the way to Luke's. And you guys know the buses, I can't freaking see shit as well. And there's so many buses in the city as well. And I think there's only 2 that go from the city to his place at that bus stop. But you obviously have to get on the right one because they're 2 completely different routes. And I think I realised I probably realised at the second bus stop, I just couldn't see.
Bro.
I know, because I could think that as soon as I get off the bus, I'm like, wait, I can't see. No, bro. I was full walking, like, normal. I was like, yeah, it's a bit hard to see, but it's alright. It's fine. And the worst part was, I had to wait. So I had to obviously get my eyes tested again, and then wait for the glasses to come. So that was another, 2 weeks.
That's so
fucked.
I
was literally going to work and, just doing everything blinded.
How much do glasses even cost?
So it was 200 for 2.
Okay.
Which is
not
pretty
too
good.
bad, yeah.
Yeah, because
I thought they were more expensive, no?
You know what? If you get all this personalized shit on it, then yeah, it's it's more expensive. But I just get the real basic shit because I don't need all that extra crap. I feel like older people do because their eyes are more old. That's mine. Chloe?
Okay. My first one is when we went to Fiji for schoolies. I don't know. I can't remember what. I feel like it was
I know exactly what you're gonna say. Anyways, go. Sorry.
I feel like it was only the third night in. I decided I'll go snorkeling and just fucking Don't ask me why I listen to people when people are retarded, but someone literally said to me, "You don't need to put sunscreen on. We're further away from the ozone layer, whatever the fuck it is." And I'm like, okay, I'll just put a little bit on. Brother, I tell you, this is the worst sunburn I've had in my life.
I have to find a photo.
I have a photo.
Okay.
I was literally snorkeling. So, your back's up. And we were in there for I'm pretty sure it was a good 30 minutes to an hour. So my whole back just cooked because the water reflection and everything so fucked. And so I get back inside and I have a shower and I'm like, oh my god, no, it was so bad. The entire outline of my bikini and the bottoms were,
I think I remember this.
printed onto my back in pale white.
I think I remember
Bro, it was so bad because that night we had the theme Tight and Bright.
Oh, the second night. Yeah,
it was the second or third night.
And
my outfit was literally pink tights, stocking tights, leggings, and a fucking bodysuit. And I tell you, those leggings were painful because they were rubbing because my skin was so so burnt. It was that tender. It was just so painful. I actually couldn't even drink because I felt sick. And then I wasn't even drinking. I actually got sun poisoning. I was full throwing up.
Oh,
I think I remember you even taking a photo of yourself.
I did.
And you're just in the bed. And
I was literally in the bed.
What the hell?
But Izzy comes in and goes, you gotta put the pseudo cream on it. She's like, I'll do it. And she literally gets a fucking suit and just wipes it, rubs it in all over my back and my ass and my legs and everything. It was quite nice. It was quite soothing though, to be honest.
You wouldn't be able to sleep on your back either.
No, I didn't.
You were just
I couldn't. I was literally on my side. I would literally be it was actually that fucking painful. I was never again. It was that bad.
Did you ever get blisters from it or anything like that? No.
No, not blisters, but peeled.
I'm the king of blisters on my
Sunday. I've never had a blister
so
burn.
I had them
surprisingly
bad. I got blisters once all over my shoulders, and it was like bubble wrap, shoulder to shoulder. There's probably 400 from shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. Bad. And then I got them again. Oh, horrible. Yeah, on my lips, horrible. My nose.
Oh, the lips would be
the lips were horrible, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, because you can't do anything.
Even eating or drinking.
Right, anything just hurts. You just lock yourself in a dark room, just Vaseline, fucking whatever you can put on your face. It's fucked.
Oh my god.
I feel like a mummy.
Yeah.
Anyways, so when we were in Bali, yeah. So how long ago was this now? Fuck, maybe 2 years ago. We went to Bali for Logan's birthday. We're in Bali, whatever, and then we went out somewhere. I don't know where we went, actually. I'm trying to think. We went out somewhere, whatever. And then I had enough. I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I need to go home. So I, call one of the, they're walking by, bike. I'm like, yeah, sweet, jump on the bike. And I told the guy the address of, the house, right? And he's like, yeah, sweet. Anyway, I knew we were a bit far away from home. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. On the back of this guy's bike, just cruising. And next thing you know, bro, I'm on a fucking highway, right? I'm dead set on a highway. We went for a tunnel or whatever, and I'm on a highway, and I'm looking around going, fuck, we're doing 60, 70, 80, whatever, highway speeds. I'm looking around going...
On a bike, bro.
Yeah, I'm thinking, where the fuck am I going, bro?
What?
So I didn't say anything because I'm like, oh, maybe this guy, knows what he's up to, right?
Yeah.
But we are going on this highway. I'm thinking, fuck, I fucked up here. Am I getting kidnapped or something, bro? We go and then we drive past this, big roundabout with, a statue of, a horse, a gold horse in the middle. And I seen that when we were coming to the villa from the airport, right? And I'm thinking, where the fuck is this guy taking me, right? He pulls off like onto the side of the road. He goes, yeah, we're here, mate. And I thought like we were here, right? Because there was an alley, and I thought maybe down the end of the alley, like, I don't know, that's where I gotta go. So I go like, yep, thank you. Like I jump off, I give the guy his cash or whatever. And he like cruises off, bruh. As soon as I turn around and I look, I've gone, fuck, this is not home. I'm alone as well. None of the boys are with me, bruh. I'm just alone. I'm thinking, God. Luckily my phone had charge, bruh. I'm looking at my phone, I'm going, where the fuck am I? I wasn't even walking distance from my house. So I don't know where he took me or what I said to this guy, bruh. But he took me maybe, it was probably like a 10-15 minute walk from the house, like far enough to be like, what the fuck's going on? Looking around, there's all these dirty unit blocks and shit, bro. I'm thinking, something's happening here, right? So I walked, bro. I had to walk probably another 10 minutes just to get onto like a road where I could even get another bike, bro. And then he ended up taking me all the way home after that, bro. I got home and everyone's like, where the fuck have you been? As if you
didn't just download the app.
Yeah, but we didn't even find out about the app until the last day.
Yeah,
the last day.
I use that retarded.
We did not even know. And we're like, bro, we're paying $10 for a bike up the road. It was on the app. It was like $1.90.
It's 20 cents.
Yes, bro, it was ridiculous.
Oh, ridiculous.
So I thought and then what happened the next night? So I'm wrapping out thinking, what the fuck happened? And then Pat does the same thing. He told the Uber driver the same place. And he fucking took him to the same alley that I ended up in. But when Pat ended up there, the alley that I had to walk down, full of ladyboys, bruh. Full of ladyboys. No. And Pat, this big ranger boy, bruh, just walking through the middle of them, looking around like, bruh, I'm going to get fucked in the ass. You know? Crazy.
Stop.
Absolutely crazy, bro.
But was something wrong with the address that you gave them?
I don't know.
Like,
well, if Pat done it as well, then I don't know.
Yeah, maybe there's like two that are like the same.
Yeah, it must have been similar.
Different area or
definitely
something.
Not even close. I was like near the fucking... When we left to go to the airport, I drove past the statue.
So funny.
And I'm like, bro, this is where that guy dropped me off. But it was just the fact that like I jump off, pay the guy, and then like I turn around, and before I could even look back, gone. Just gone. He was gone. I am looking around going, what the fuck? Like, I semi-shit myself, to be honest.
I'm trying to picture like Chloe doing that. But she will never do that. She'll never put herself in that situation.
No, because I'm not retarded.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I thought I wasn't retarded either.
If I do not have it like booked to the exact place I need to go.
Yeah, but it sounded like that was it.
Well, no, because he verbally spoke it, and there's a language barrier. So
I should have showed him the fucking map, bro.
So
fair enough. Fair enough. Okay,
they just took me away.
My next story is this is just very unlucky for me. So I took my mum's car to the gym. So many cars were parked under the trees. It was completely fine. And I come out, like, after the gym. This is, like, probably at, like, 8:30 at night or 9 o'clock. I come out to the car by itself. I was like, yeah, it's all right. There's shit everywhere. Everywhere.
I know exactly where this is, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Andrea refuses to park under there. He will never.
Was the fact that I looked at other cars around, no shit.
They just targeted you.
It was just my mum's car.
The ibis tree.
Yeah, literally. And the worst of it was, like, I was like thinking, oh, mum's gonna kill me. Like, fuck. Like, I might just leave and just tell her, like, oh yeah, I'll like pay for it to get washed. I get home and I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of shit on your car, by the way. She's like, what? How much shit? I was like, no, there's like it's a decent amount. Maybe tomorrow, like, you know, you can go and I'll pay for it. And she was like, go wash my car right now. I was full, like, I was so Devo at that point. I was like, fuck. Like, it's like, what, 9:15 at night. She wants me to wash her car.
Yeah, fuck.
So you know what I did?
What an effort.
I washed that car, bro. I washed that car. I know, it took me actually such a long time. She has such a small car as well. It's a little Kia Picanto.
That's okay then.
But it still took me so long. It took me like 30 minutes. I don't know why. But I feel like it was because of the shit. But then it was fresh. But then I didn't want to, like, get it on myself.
Yeah, okay.
Even though I was showering after. But, like, still, I was just
fuck
like...
that.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah.
shitty. That's shitty.
But it was the fact that, like, yeah, no other cars had shit on them. And it was only my mum's Kia.
That sucks to be you.
I know. All the birds are like...
Fucking hell.
I know. So
outrageous.
Okay, my next one is a work one. This happened, I think it was... It was 2 years ago now. So it was when I was at my old practice. So it was me and Caitlin, and this is when I was still like a student, so I was still like learning and like being supervised and stuff. So we did like, it was like a kitten, so like 6 months old ragdoll kitten, and he was just getting, it was a girl, she was just getting like desexed. Anyway, ragdolls they are very nice, but they can turn to fucking absolute cunts in like seconds. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, they suck. Anyway, she was a lovely fucking kitten, bro. Absolutely amazing. So they're under like full GA, so like intubated, everything, like fully knocked out, like we would for a surgery. So yeah, like it was fine. I'm like doing it, whatever. The vet packs up, goes all good, clean up, turn off, like wake the animal up. I'm like, yeah, easy. Caitlin was there with me, and this is gonna sound so bad.
Oh no.
So with cats, when they wake up from anesthetic, they can get really dysphoric. So like they can just absolutely whack out, trip the fuck out, and they'll freak out.
Oh god.
This kitten is about this, like, that big. Like, it was it was a kitten, and like it weighs like what, 1 kilo, 2 kilos. So it's on like a big table, and then so it's like it took the tube out. We both weren't ready. It flung itself off the table, right, into the oxygen tanks. It flung.
It just flung.
Brother, I tell you, like, the table was like, you know, normal table height that you'd stand and do a surgery on. It flung itself into these big, like, oxygen tanks. It just went, doop, doop. And then, God. And it was like, just like, and Caitlin, like, went to, like, grab it as it was, like, falling, but it still, like, hit the oxygen tanks, and she grabbed it and, like, it fully, like, bit her on the finger, and, like, everything, bro, and we full got scratched up and bit, and then we were both just like,
oh my fucking God.
I was like, because I was like in shock. I was like, oh my God, like she reacted because I was like, oh my God, it just literally flung itself off the table. I was like, oh my God, and then I'm like, oh my God, and it literally just like, it was
surely concussion.
No, it was fine.
It was fine.
That's insane.
It was full fucked, bro. Like,
poor little cat, bro.
I was like, all right, never again. I'll always have my hand on a fucking cat when it's waking up, bro. Like, fuck me.
Just gets the fuck out.
Yeah, it was crazy. But, like, they full do that. They get so dysphoric from it.
Is that like a regular thing? They just freak out?
Some cats, yeah. They full can.
What the fuck?
After
well, only cats? Like, do dogs happen?
Dogs will, like, if they freak out, they'll scream.
Oh,
like, but it's rare. Like, that doesn't happen that often. No, like, they scream. And they don't stop. No, it's so bad.
So weird.
It's so bad.
Very strange.
Is that what happened to you after your surgery? You just woke up screaming?
Yeah.
No, definitely not. But I was very confused. But they kept asking me, are you in pain? And I just kept saying yes. So they kept pumping drugs.
My God.
Yeah, they were like, are you in pain? Yeah, I was. And then they just kept going. And then I think they kind of clicked like, bro,
just giving us so much.
Yeah, she is not
all
like,
there.
All there. And then even just like moving the leg though, I could still feel it. It was gross. No, but yeah,
weird.
Unlucky.
Yuck.
Okay.
I know.
Oh yeah, so
next one.
So yeah, my other one is maybe like 3 years ago now. So I'm at work with Jack from work. We're cruising, and then he's like telling me about this crypto. So when crypto was, you know, about his crypto, and I'm like, yeah, fucking oath. Sounded good as well. I'm like, oh yeah, sweet. But like, it wasn't like on any of like the main like sites yet. So to buy it, you had to kind of like, I don't know. He had to get his dad to write it like a step by step on how to like get this shit. And I was like, yeah, sweet. Like, I'll buy some. So I put like $1,000 into it, right? And I'm like, oh, like, you know, it's still so early in it as well. So I'm like, yeah, sweet. Anyway, we like sat on it for a while, and then I think a few weeks later it was going like public. So like it was going on one of the apps. It was like getting its own like app launched and shit as well. We're like, yeah, sweet. So I convinced one of the other boys to jump on it with me. And bruh, I remember we were at a Christmas party. The day that like it got thingo, we're at the pub. Bruh, gets public, bang, $2,000 up. I'm like, okay, cruising, bruh. Cruising, have a few more drinks, check it again. Fucking like $5,000 up. I'm like, oh, cruising, bang, check it again, like $8,000 up.
No way.
And me and him are like, bruh, we're fucking on here, like, let's go, bruh. And I'm pretty sure his dad had like a lot more money in it than us. Anyway, checked it. I think it maxed out. I think we were like up $11,000. Like, just in like a few hours. Like, I'm not even kidding you, bruh.
That's crazy.
Like, huge. And we're like, yeah, fucking oath. Like, we're G'd or whatever. And like, we sat on it for like a day or two, and I think it was going up, but like not as quick as it did at the start. I think we're at like $11,500 or something like crazy. And I'm thinking
each
like,
or together?
Each.
Oh my God.
Each. So like, I'm up like $10,000 pretty much. And I'm thinking like, fuck yeah, like we're on here. Bruh. Like that week, that following week or whatever, it came out that like one of the guys that was like loosely involved with it, apparently he was like some big time con artist, right?
Oh no.
Apparently some big time con artist, right? But like I don't even think he had anything to do with it. I don't know. I haven't looked it up to be honest, but I think he was just like involved with it, like loosely, like he like supported it or something bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it came out like that, and everyone that was on it just shit the bed, bruh. So I woke up one morning, bruh, and I was down to like 1,500 or something, bruh. Like lost it all. I think I might have even been less, bruh. I know now it's definitely less. I haven't looked at it in like a year, bruh. I have not looked at it in a year. But yeah, it dropped all the way down, bruh. So like I lost everything, bruh. My mate lost everything. My other mate lost everything, bruh. It was fucking ridiculous, bruh. Ridiculous. But like we didn't even know how to pull it out, really.
Oh my god.
There was another long way to pull it out because it was like such a new coin or something. I don't know.
Fuck me dead.
I don't know. I'm not into the crypto shit, but yeah,
you know, all that stuff and like NFTs and all that crap, I don't get.
No, the NFT is the biggest scam ever.
Yeah, remember when it first came out? Though,
Ever.
Everyone was on it. They were like, yeah, blah. I don't even know.
I never understood. I was like,
yeah, I never understood it either.
Yeah.
But it's like, isn't it like fake money in a way?
Pretty much,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always thought.
Yeah.
But I was never like, I was never into it, obviously.
Yeah. Wish I didn't.
My final story, your cat one actually reminded me of this one.
Oh.
And mind you, I hate cats. Like, I have I hate them, but I don't. It's only because I have so many strays in my backyard, and I low-key want to kill them all, but I can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't though. You can't get rid of them like that. But I do wish like council or someone did something about it, because it's so freaking bad. Like our street is full of them. Anyways, one morning woke up late to work. I'm like rushing out of the door. I luckily went through the back door that day, and I found a baby, freshly newborn kitten.
Yep.
Out of the womb, right? And I'm telling you now, I had no eyes yet. Like it.
No, brother, its eyes would have been stuck closed.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
They don't just
Stuck
come
closed.
without eyes,
Yeah,
right?
shut. It was completely shut. Anyways, so I found one right next to the door of like my house. It was the fact that when I completely walked past it, but then I heard. Love the sound effects, Rose. Love it. But no, like I heard that and I was like, what the hell is that? Bro, I look behind and there's like so many fucking ants all over the one kitten.
Oh.
So, no, like I had no idea what to do. I just looked at it. I was like screaming for my mom. Like Fool was like, oh my god, there's like a full baby kitten. What the hell do we do? She's like, I don't know, go wash it inside. Bro,
Tell me, did you wash it with warm water?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, because it actually probably would have. If you wash it with cold water, it would have died.
I probably would have washed it with cold water. I just would have stuck it under, I reckon.
Yeah, like I didn't.
It would have died. Like
it was so small in my hand. I felt so bad for it at the time. But like, ew, like, get your shit together, low key.
It's an animal though.
Relax.
I would have just picked it up. Would have put it in my pocket.
Oh no, it was full of ants. It was really sad though. I kind of felt bad. But anyways, yeah. So I picked it up, cleaned it inside. And then Mum was like, what if there's more out there, Rose? And I'm like...
They never come in ones.
So I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll go have a look. And I found another one. But it was like halfway up my backyard, like next to the washing line in the sand, full of ants as well. And I obviously had to wash it, clean it. Okay, so I put them in the container, freaking out. They were bare naked, didn't know what to do. So I'm like, you know what? Even though Chloe just finished her night shift, I'm still going to call this bitch.
Like, I finished at 7 a.m. and this would have been like 9 a.m. So I've been asleep for 2 hours. But it's funny because I was at Andrea's house.
Oh, yes.
But yeah.
So I call her. She didn't answer. And I'm like, fuck, don't know what to do. And Mum's like, oh my God, what are you going to do? I was like, it's all right. My friend's in vet nurse. She'll know what to do. Bro, she didn't, like, you didn't answer the first two times, I think.
I didn't even answer the phone.
Yeah.
Andrea answered the phone.
Andrea didn't answer the phone the first 2 times. He messages me and goes, what do you want? And I'm like, bro, I just found baby kittens. I don't know what the hell to do with them. And then, like, I think she told me that he was waking her up going, Chloe.
Bro, I have my eye mask on. So, because, like, it's bright, so I'm like this, right? And, like, he full sent her a picture, I swear, of me, like, asleep with, like, the eye mask on, like, I swear. And so he's just like, Chloe. I'm like, what? I was like, what do you fucking want? He's like, it's Rose. She found kittens. And I'm like, oh. And so I had to get the phone. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, guys? She's like, I found him. I don't know what to do. I'm like, take him to a vet clinic, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, she first said take them to her work, but call. So I called, like I was in the car with them, called. They were like, nah, sorry, we don't take strays or something.
Yeah.
And I was
That's
like...
a funny situation because it's like, apparently
but
we're
you
not
don't.
meant to, but sometimes we have. But that's when people just rock up and go, kitten.
Yeah,
and there's
true.
nothing wrong with it. But to be fair, we did end up having them for weeks.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
why we don't take them because... like it's
The space?
it's just not really the space. It's
Not
like
your
just
job, really.
it's just the work because with kittens you have to bottle feed them every 4 hours.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's like
So it's
you
kinda
got
efforts.
other hospital patients, like it's a whole thing. But yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up just going to a local one and I'm sitting there so awkwardly. I had to text my boss being like, I'm so sorry, I'm so late, but I found baby kittens in my backyard. mind you, probably a week or two before that, I had a hive in front of my
Oh, that's right. I
in front
remember
of
the
my
hive.
house.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it was so bad. That's another story. But it was really bad. So work is just hearing about all these problems as well. They're like, bro, what the fuck? You had bees this week. Now you're having kittens. Like, what the hell's next? Like, what the hell? Anyways, they ended up taking them in. I found out that I knew someone that worked there. And I messaged her saying, oh, how are they? Like, probably like 2 weeks after I took them in. And she was just like, I have no idea. She's like, they honestly probably went to like a foster home or something.
most
They're
likely
dead.
like carers.
Or they're dead,
They're
yeah.
dead.
But she had no idea. She
They were very young. There was a high chance they would have died.
yeah. Because
like,
they did ask,
high
like,
chance.
oh, were they just like this? And I was like, no, they had ants in them. And
Yeah,
I had to wash
there's
it.
a high chance they would have died.
And then it was funny as because they were like, oh, like, put down your contact details. We'll give back the tea towel.
Oh,
I was like, nah, keep it. I don't want that.
yeah,
I don't want that.
literally
Yeah, I was like,
rude. Like,
I
just
don't want
keep it. Throw it
But
in
then
the
I
bin.
was worried that they were gonna call me and then be like, "Oh, can you take them in?"
No, they can't.
And then, cause like even like mum was like, "We're not taking them." and then that afternoon she was full even like saying like, "Oh, what if the mum comes back and all that crap?" And I'm like,
My mum bloody left them.
"I know."
But she had them in different
Mum does
states.
not want them, yeah.
Failed.
Oh,
But yeah,
that's hilarious.
I know. Unlucky.
Okay, my last one is, so basically, I think this was like last year or the year before. I went out with like all my work, like the work friends, and so like it was Saturday, so like I was coming. I had a late netball game, and obviously they made the booking for like 6 p.m. or something. So like I was already late, so I get there, so like I didn't eat dinner. And so, like, I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just drink. So I just started drinking. And that place didn't have food that I liked. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to eat it. Like, it looks shit. So, like, I didn't eat. So, like, I just started drinking. And one of the girls had, like, I swear it was, like, a tequila bottle. Like, she just pulls it out, bro. And so...
Just casually?
It just having, like, tequila as well. And I'm just drinking. And then, so I had work Sunday morning at, like, 9 a.m. And... mind you, it's like a 3-hour shift. Chill, the clinic's not open. It was just to go like feed the cats that are there and stuff.
okay.
But still, and my manager was like, don't matter, get there at any time, like, because she was out with us. She was like, just get there at any time, like, it's okay. I'm like, yeah, easy. But so like I got that fucking smashed. Like, no, like really bad. Like it was so funny. Like Andrea picked me and Caitlin up, and I don't even remember the ride home. Like, it was full fucked. Anyway, woke up the next day. I was fucked. I was vomiting so much. And then I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to drive there? It was like from home to like Waverley area, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. I drove there. I made it. I vomited again.
Oh God.
I think I did about half the cats. I'm like, oh, and so I vomited again.
Oh.
I did manage to do the cats, and I just laid on the fucking floor. Like, I laid on the floor for like 3 fucking hours, and like I was like, I actually can't drive home. Like, I was that bad. So who do I call? I was like looking. I'm like, I'll call Kale.
Oh.
So I full FaceTimed Kale. I'm like, Kale, can you please come? Because I already called Andrea. He was like, fuck off, no. Mum was like, Mum wasn't awake. Matt's a cunt, so that's not gonna happen. You didn't drive then, or you didn't have a car.
Not.
And so I'm like, Kale. So I fully called, and because I knew he'd be awake. Like, it was like 12 p.m, so it still wasn't like, you know, that early, but everyone's retarded. Anyway, fully FaceTime Kale. He's looking at me and he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, can you please come pick me up? Like, can you please? And he's like, oh, all right. This cunt fully came and picked me up, right? Like, dead
What
set.
a weapon,
I know.
bro.
I was so
We love
surprised
that.
that he, like, because it could be 50-50 chance with Kaylee.
Yeah,
You never know what
yeah,
he's going to say. He fully came and picked me up, right? And I love him, but fuck, he drives so slow. Like, he goes, I'm leaving now. I'm like, yeah, East, right? He'll be here in like 15 minutes. No.
30 minutes?
Yeah, he took really long. And like, I'm like waiting outside and I'm leaning up against the pole and I'm like, oh my god, no. Like, and everyone was staring at me, bro.
Yeah,
'cause
the head noise, you think everyone's looking at you, you're
no,
like, oh,
and
fuck.
I'm like, oh, I'm actually going to be sick. Like, I can't do this. Like, it was just that bad. And then he gets there, get in the car. We're driving. We get to about like Randwick. I'm like, pull the fucking car over. I need to vomit again. And so I fully like fucking vomited again. And he's just like, he's like, for fuck's sake. And he fully took me home.
What a man. What a man, eh? Like, how the
And
G.
then I messaged Andre. I'm like, what a good boyfriend, bro. Your fucking mate come and pick me up.
Literally,
I'm like, your
That's
mate came and
outrageous.
picked me up, cunt. You can't even do anything. And he's like, fuck off.
Outrageous. Shout out to Kale, bro.
Yeah, no.
Shout out
He'll
to
watch this
Kale.
as well.
Shout out to Kale, bro.
I can't believe Andrea just didn't do it.
He's a cunt. Bro, because he wasn't awake. Like, or I woke him up. He's like, I'm not coming.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. I don't know. That's so embarrassing that his mate picked you up. Like, what? But
That's
yeah,
embarrassing on
that's
him.
alright. Yeah, that's
Right.
what I
Not for me.
mean.
I'm
That's
just
what I
like,
mean.
Kale's Kale. He was my mate first, so.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Kale.
What a legend.
Yeah. So I think my last one is, to be honest, I kind of run out a little bit, but I'm going to say, bro, like ages ago, no, not even ages ago, again, maybe a few years ago, we all went to the races one day. You know, race day starts early,
You know
right?
what? Still haven't been.
Same.
You know, I don't think you want to go, because it's
Why?
just, the whole day is just fucked.
It's
Well, it depends who you go with, but like,
Okay, fair.
right, because you start drinking, like, you wake up, put your suit on, and then get on the beers pretty much straight away. And then you get there, and then it's just beers, more expensive beers, and then everyone wants to
Yeah.
go out afterwards.
Yeah.
It's just horrible. Just horrible, right? But so we go to the races, and exactly that happened. Like, get suited up, like, meet at one of the boys' house. It's fucking early as well. I don't think I had breakfast yet, to be honest, but it's just like, yeah, just drinks. Get to the races. Again, it's just drinks. Like, everyone's just gone fucking mad, right? Anyway, we finished up at the races. Everyone was going to the city or Bondi or something, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. But one of my mates is like, oh, we'll go Maddo, like Maddo pub. And I'm like, yeah,
Oh my
sweet, we'll go
God.
Maddo pub. And like a bunch of his brothers and that were there. So like, oh yeah, we'll just fucking go. So we rock in with them, bro. And the pub is just cranking, right? Like going off. Like, I'm thinking, what the fuck from Maddo pub? Insane, right? We were there for fucking ages. We ended up buying a case and then going back to his house, right? Kept fucking drinking. And then I left his house, went to one of the boys' house with the fucking case still. I'm in my suit, right? In my suit. I had to take my suit shoes off because they were too they were giving me blisters. I had to wear my mate's shoes, like one size too small for me. Man, I'm rattled, like I'm scattered as, right? I got a cake, half ripped open box of Two's new, just like going there. Left there, went to Shaylee's in the morning, and then I'm sitting there drinking beers, looking at the sunrise, like, fuck, should I go for a swim? I'm not going for a fucking swim, man. I'm just fucking fried out of my mind. Been on the beers for fucking 24 hours now. Anyway, I realised, I'm like, what am I fucking doing here? I gotta go home. So I call the Uber, right? I'm in the back of the Uber. And the Uber's playing like Bruno Mars, right? So me and him are in the back. Well, not him, but I'm in the back. He's driving, bro. And we're having like a Bruno Mars duet, bro.
Fuck off!
Yo!
Swear to God, I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, whatever. Anyway, we're driving past like the park down the road from my house. And I'm just so like out of my mind. I'm like, actually, can you just drop me off here? And he's like, do you want to get... I'm like, yeah, just out here. So I get out the car and I go to sit at the park because the sun's rising. Well, it's risen, but you know.
Oh
And
my
I'm
God.
like, I'll just sit here and have a beer. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, I just lost my fucking mind, right?
What the
So I sit down, bro. I crack open a beer and like I have like a sip or two, and then it just hit me again. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, I need to go home, like full scattered, like, you know, like I just look like shit. Anyway, I start walking home, right? I got like music playing in my pocket. The fucking case is falling out of my hands or whatever. And to mention, when I was going to Shaylee's as well, I'm walking and I didn't want to carry the case. So I put the fucking case in a trolley, right? So I'm pushing a trolley through Hillsdale, right? In a fucking suit at like 7, 8 in the morning, whatever it was. But it's garbage day, right? The garbos drive past, right? And I see the guy, the garbage man, looks at me and goes, oh, like full does that. Like full looks at me, looks at, oh. I looked and I was like, bro, this is so shame. This is so... Anyway, so I get home. I'm walking down my street. I'm like, yeah, sweet. And then I look across the road, bro, and I see like a little fluffy dog. I'm like, oh, look at that little fucking puppy. I'm like, oh my God, it looks like my dog. Look up.
Stop.
It's my fucking mum walking the dog at 8:30 a.m. And I'm carrying this I'm scattered. And I'm like, oh, mum. She looks over, she's got bad eyes though. She's looking, and she's gone. Shook her head, bro. Crosses the road. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm just going home now. I swear to God. She goes, you should be ashamed of yourself. Get home right now. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I walked out. I'm thinking, what's up, her fucking ass? Right? Get home, bro. Obviously passed the fuck out. And then wake up the next day. I'm like, bro, what the hell? My mum was like, what's wrong with you? You can't be doing that. Huh? You got issues, you do. I'm like, bruh, just relax. I don't need to hear this right now, bro. Try not to vomit, eh? Like, leave me alone, bro. It's the head noise, bro. The head noise was bad.
I love your mom.
Yeah,
your mom is
me.
hilarious.
It's so funny.
I give her so much fucking
Yeah,
shit.
I know.
24/7 shit. But you know what? I justify it. It's like, you didn't give me a brother, you didn't give me a sister, so I have to fucking
annoy someone.
I have to harass you now. You know what I used to do to her? This is bad, right? So she had like a double bed in her room, and the door's like there, right? She has a TV mounted at the top, and she stays on like that side of the bed, right? And I always used to creep in, and then I'd creep next to the bed, and then like jump up and scare her. But one day I found out that because she was like had her head up and everything, and the bed was so high that if I like commando crawled through the door, I could get right around the edge of the bed, right around, like she's laying here and I'm laying on the floor next to her, and she would not even fucking realise, and she'd be up there looking at the TV, and I'd just go like that, but she would fucking shit herself.
Did she have the light off?
Yeah, she got the light off. She just got the TV on, and I'm like, slow
You know
as
what you
fuck.
should do? You
gotta
paint
film
your
it and do it.
do that, but paint yourself like black, or just wear really dark clothes and then just smile at her.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
'Cause,
mate,
like,
she'd shit
I've seen
herself.
videos of people doing that. It's
I
fucking
saw that like
hilarious,
mad
bro.
recently, and
Yeah.
I was
Shit
like,
herself.
no freaking.
I've done it with
way.
the U-beam, and I rolled the U-beam under a bed, and I turned like the music all the way down, and then like blasted it, right? It's such a shit go, bro. It's such a shit go.
That's so evil. I want to do
shit
another
go.
episode on your freaking mum's pranks. That
Bro,
would be
it's
so
such a
funny.
shit go, bro.
Poor thing. She probably wants to
She
die.
always says to me like, "Oh, you're gonna give me a fucking heart attack one day. What are you gonna do when I have a heart attack, huh? What are you gonna do?" And I'm always like, "Yes, I can't wait." She fucking hates it. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Nah, love Denise. She's great.
Yeah.
That wraps up our podcast episode. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope Jackson enjoyed that. That was fun.
Yeah, I think it was alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I
alright,
liked it.
Yeah.
And we will chat to you in a fortnight. Bye.
Bye.